A big welcome from the India Art Collective. My name is Avni Doshi. Today we have with us Kapil Chopra. He's Senior Vice President of the Oberoi Group and a well-known collector. Based in Delhi, Kapil also writes a blog about the Indian art market. Welcome, Kapil.
I really started collecting quite late as compared to other people who I meet who've been collecting for a couple of decades now or over a decade. I started collecting pretty much when the art market was just about taking out. So you could say around 2003, 2004. And it happened very interestingly. You know, there was this colleague of mine who used to work with me in the hotels, and she started, her mother was running an art gallery for the last 10, 15 years, and she wanted to do an art event at the hotel. And actually, the event happened at the hotel, and when I was just browsing through, there was some kind of a connect that I felt. And then the next thing I knew was I started reading. And I started reading, and I read, and I read, and I read, and then I started visiting a lot of shows and everything. And then I think the collecting bug really bit me. So yeah, you can say around 8, 9 years now. Some of the most important purchases that I've had, which I really cherish, I have a great canvas from Tukral in Tagra, a lovely big work which talks about I think one of the most important series that they did, Somnium Genero, what happens to people in their dreams and how those dreams translate or a reflection of what's really happened in their lives. So I think that series is a very important one. I bought out a gentleman called Siddhartha Kararwal from Project 88, and it's a dead donkey lying on a podium, and at the back it says, "My generation is silent." I think that is a phenomenal satirical take on the generation that we live in, means kind of saying that we're a generation of dead donkeys maybe. Advice number 1 is buy only what you love. That's really advice number 1. Advice number 2, read. First read. Before you make that buying decision, read. Read as much as you can. Visit as many shows as you can. Get interested in art. Advice number 3, whenever you travel, and if you get an opportunity to travel out of the country, go to museums. See how art is evolving, how they showcase their art, what they talk about their art, what inspires people, because that will broaden your perspective. Advice number 4, never buy art only from an investment perspective, because 9 times out of 10 it's going to fail. I believe food or cuisine, music and art are 3 very personal things in life. There's no right and there's no wrong. What you like is what is right.